In the main event, we're going to see Teofimo Lopez taking on Jermaine Ortiz. By chance, do you have a favorite in that fight?
Nah, I don't really have a favorite. I just know Teofimo. The hell?
Whoa. How did that happen? You
I
magician?
don't
What'd you
know.
do right there? What was
I don't
that?
know. I won't even touch my phone for real. But like, I knew Teofimo since like the amateurs, so like I'm just more familiar with him. So um, I would say I'm going for him. But I mean, best man wins type.
Yeah, he's been making a lot of noise recently, I would imagine, to promote the fight. But I know you're really close with Terence, and he had mentioned he wants a fight with Terence. What do you make of that? Does Teo have a realistic chance of being very competitive against a Terence Crawford, given your experience in the ring with Terence and being around Terence?
And in the ring with Tio, I sparred Tio too.
Yeah.
But I just think Teofimo is promoting his fight. He's calling out the cash cow of the sport, and everybody's buying into it, putting more attention on his upcoming fight. So I just feel like he's promoting his fight, and just me personally, it's a better way of doing things. But hey, Teofimo.
Mm. Yeah, you never know when he says something. You think he's not serious, and he's serious, you know? But you got to just take it for face value for what it is. If he's saying he wants to fight, he wants to fight. My
But
last,
that's the problem
yeah. What's the
with
problem?
this sport
Mm.
because a lot of people say they want to fight. A lot of people said they was going to fight and then pulled out of the fight. So we as people need to realize, is this true? This is not true. This can't. It's a lot of fake media going around YouTube putting out fake narratives. And like us as fighters know the real, and y'all be taking it as we just talking out the side of our neck. But when you see somebody like calling a Terence Crawford out, that don't even sound right out of nowhere. Like people just gotta see the real, and I just guess everybody just not gonna be like that.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know because he faced Lomachenko when no one wanted to face Lomachenko. He's Teo's been the one guy that's actually
We
gone
comparing
after the big
Lomachenko to
challenge.
Terence Crawford right now. We doing that.
Well, when Lomachenko was in his prime, like, you know,
We comparing a 130, a 126 pounder to a 147 pounder. We doing that
not
right now.
not in that sense. When Teo was a lightweight, he was Lomachenko was a
We
lightweight.
comparing a lightweight that's in his weight class,
Yeah.
a guy that he's should fight
Mm-hmm.
to Terence Crawford. Is no comparison with Lomachenko and Terence Crawford. Is no comparison. So you, or nobody else can't even say like that.
Mm.
Did Lomachenko stop damn near everybody he fought from weight class to weight class?
Well, he's making
Was he?
people quit for that
I
run
mean,
when he went on.
I'm not discrediting Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Trust me when I say this. I'm not discrediting
Mm.
Lomachenko at all. All I'm saying is no comparison with Lomachenko and Terence Crawford. There's no comparison.
Mm.
And I'm not saying that because I'm Terence Crawford's friend. The box rec speak for itself. Look what Terence just did to his biggest competition of his he dominated. There's no comparison with Lomachenko and Terence Crawford. That's why I'm saying people gotta understand the real in the sport. People gotta understand the real,
Mm.
Lomachenko is willing to fight everybody, yes. Lomachenko came into the pro game dominating, yes. Lomachenko had an amazing career. Terence Crawford is different.
You have this fight coming up on a Super Bowl week in Las Vegas, February 8th. Teofimo Lopez in the main event, but you're also on it as co-main event against Jose Pedraza, 30-fight veteran, and you're 9-0, man. I know, like, I applaud boxers like you, like the young guys, like not letting safety like get in the way. Like, no, I know you're confident in your skills, and you feel like even if you were 3-0, you could beat someone like Pedraza. But that's where like a manager would come in and be like, "Yo, wait, he has a lot more fights." But I applaud you for that. But on paper, you might think like or look twice like, wait a second, 9-0 against a guy that's over 30 fights, that's fought Tank and so many other former world champions, and who's a world champion himself.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, for sure, man. And just to put this out there, DB3 don't have a manager. We have an advisor, but we don't have a manager. One of the few, we probably the only boxers in the sport that don't have a manager. That speaks volume. But me fighting Pedraza for sure, man. I take my hat off to Pedraza too. I'm 9-0. He don't have to fight me. Like he done fought so many people that had more accolades than me, more fights than me, more experience. So him just, and he also always been a main event fighter. So him, taking this fight, being co-main and stuff like that. Shoot, thank you, Pedraza. You know what I'm saying? Because he gave me an opportunity just to show who I am. And after this fight, after I win extraordinary, I'm gonna be a main event fighter. So again, thank you, Pedraza.
How do you see this fight playing out, Keyshawn, with the amount of work that you have put in this camp?
I'm fighting him. I'm fighting him. I'm fighting him.
Is that a good thing, a bad thing?
I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
So you take it for what you want to take it for.
Because I'm just thinking when people go outside of what they're usually known for, sometimes things can go a little squirrely, not as planned,
If you go back and watch my fight with Burgos,
yeah,
I was standing right there mid-range the whole time, blocking, catching shots, and firing back. With any style that I had to adapt to, I'm gonna do that. I've shown that time and time again. Pedraza, me coming off my last fight, the guy was lengthy, he was smart, he could box, he was fast and quick. Off the physical attributes that Pedraza is coming with, I don't think he's fast, I don't think he's quick. You gotta have some type of power, speed, quickness to somewhat bother me. And even with the last fight, I still won every round. So from round 1 to whatever it ends, I'm fighting Pedraza. We're gonna see who the tougher man is.
It seems like you I don't know, do you want to prove that you could do that? Like, I don't know, like something's different there. Like, what is that?
It's just a big fight for me, and I'm putting all on the line from round 1 to whenever it ends.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of big plans for you this year. Talks about you main eventing now, and you kind of coming out on your own. I don't want to call it pressure because I think you going to the Olympics might have been a lot more pressure than something like this. But I know sometimes you people bring this type of, I don't know, I don't want to say like the stakes. They put all the stakes on them. Are you feeling that?
I'm gonna honestly say I feel pressure for this fight,
Yeah.
not because of the opponent at all, not because of the opponent, because of other things that I've been hearing, other things that I've been feeling, other things that I've been seeing. I just feel like people got me. On top of this being a big fight, I'm putting it all on the line from round 1 to whenever it ends.
What are those things that got you all messed up?
Well, I'm gonna just speak on what I've been told, that what Pedraza was saying, coming from different people. But he's just saying that I'm a kid, I'm gonna knock him off his high pedestal. He's not really ready for this fight, and he's gonna be running the entire fight. Okay.
So that okay. Now it makes sense as to what you were saying earlier. Is there any other stuff though too that's running through your mind coming into this fight outside of the Pedraza stuff?
Nah, not really. I'm just focused on Pedraza,
Yeah.
honestly, and not really what he's saying for real. Because people gonna hype up a fight, supposed to promote a fight, and just give your honest opinion. So not of what he's saying, but this is my first professional big fight for me, and shoot, I'm putting it all on the line from round 1 to wherever it ends.
The Kambosos versus Lomachenko fight is going to get made. I would imagine you're eyeing the winner, right? Like
I
I
would
would
love
say
the
like
winner out of
Rhodes, right? Like it's leading
for sure.
towards that. Like, do you see yourself fighting the winner?
For sure. Like I would love to fight the winner out of Kambosos Lomachenko the end of this year. Whenever I don't know when they fighting.
I heard May, April, May,
Yeah,
somewhere around
so
there.
I would love to fight them. One of them, whoever wins the end of this year.
Mhm.
Give me Lomachenko or Kambosos, whoever wins. Let me fight them. I'm ready.
Yeah, you would be a 10-0 at that point if you get the win over Pedraza. But yeah, you feel you're there already, huh?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. After I go crazy on this next fight, which I am, give me the winner out of Kambosos and Lomachenko for sure.
Mm. What do you want people to know outside of Keyshawn, just the boxer?
Yeah, nothing really. I don't really want. I just want people to know that I'm a great fighter. I don't really want people in my business, my personal life. Um, People can say what they want about me and think what they want about me. Honestly, I never cared, and that's just me. I don't really care for I won't say telling my story, but really explaining to the people who I am and etc. So people can just like me for the boxer that I am, and I'm okay with that.
But obviously you have a big platform. There's more to you than just being the boxer. You have these other traits that could really help people, help the youth, and all that.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. And when the youth come to me or me getting on my lives, that's when I, open up more. But you don't see me doing too much about saying about my story and who I am. And you don't see me doing too much of that. I speak on like specific topics. And I guess like people like you take on from that, like, damn, it is more to this kid. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna keep doing that, speaking on specific topics. And the last one was about mental health because I've been through that. So along the years, the fans will eventually probably most likely get to know me. But I'm not out here just trying to tell the people who I am because they're not even gonna believe the shit. I can say freaking anything real facts about myself. They're gonna say, oh, he's lying, he's not this, he's not that. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not out here just trying to tell people who I am. I'm not. People's gonna be people. People's gonna think what they want to think, and I'm not here to persuade. I'm not here to persuade that. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like,
No, yeah, man. I like seeing that side of you though, to be honest, because it gave me like I said, a different perspective of you, but also like it made you more personable, like more likable. Even though you're a funny guy as it is, you're a very likable guy as it is, because you're always happy go lucky and funny and outgoing, But I don't know, I guess it made like an even like a better connection.
yeah, for sure. And I appreciate that feedback. For sure, I appreciate that feedback. And honestly, man, I'm gonna just say a little bit about myself. Just the person I am. I always keep it real. Anything I say, I'm not just talking out the side of my neck. Anything I say, anybody I call out, anything that I do, like is how I personally feel. Even when I got suspended for the marijuana, I spoke up and I said, I don't care. I'm gonna still do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm just me, and I'm not the type of person that's gonna hide or stray away from anything. And I don't care about what people think.
With that being said, Keyshawn, this year, this 2024, what makes you different? What makes you stand out? What makes you go and achieve the goals that you have set out for yourself this year?
I'm gonna show it February 8th when I beat Pedraza. Y'all gonna see how different I am.
All right, man. You're locked in already. I could see the intensity, the energy. Keyshawn, as always, man. Hey, glad to chat with you. I appreciate the time, man. Thank you.
Thank you, man.